What follows light and shadow is silence. That silence breaks. I am summoning you as a new age begins. I see sapient life turn to each other. They remember how to look to the stars. They remember curiosity. They remember how to thrive. But they have forgotten. They forgot we were here long before the Traveler. Forgot that they need us. But they are fated to remember. I will remind them.
I'm sure you will, but not through me. Find someone else. My will is my own.
I think it's safe to say this is what's disrupting our beacons. I've seen primitive trains like this in old ruins. Never liked the look of them. These readings have a bearing. Gravimetric distortions leading out past orbit. Like footprints. Like a trail we're meant to follow. Guardian, I'm sending coordinates your way. It appears we have an invitation. Guardian, Welcome to Kepler, as the Vanguard Archive calls it. The gravimetric distortions we tracked from the EDZ are tangled in an excess of dark matter. In our records, this planetoid was confirmed to be unoccupied and inert. But these readings indicate a singularity. Something's keeping this planetoid stable and our matter intact, but... Guardian, there's a black hole here on Kepler. This is dangerous. If at any point this singularity destabilizes, it could swallow us and take the entire Sol system with it. We need to find whoever sent our invitation. They need our help.
Well.
Guardian, I can see you've got Elixni hostiles incoming. I'm picking up what I think is a distress signal. I've been able to isolate a radio signal through the telemetry. It had some primitive decryption on it. Should only take me a moment. Watch your head. I've never seen Elixni move like this. Mind their vertical, Guardian.
Mayday! Lodi transmitting. Strange matter detected. Singularity opening near local HI and NHI population.
I can't tell when this Mayday was sent. Whoever made it understands the danger this place is in. But this signal's too weak to have reached us on Earth. This isn't our invitation.
Ikora, it looks like we've got a blockade up ahead.
I do like how these Vandals are. They're pretty cool. These new Corsairs, I like that. They are a pain to fight.
A singularity, a distress call, and now another ancient train. But how do they all connect? More importantly,
Loot box.
we need help. The status of the singularity will worsen with time. We can't do anything about that right this moment. But discovering a locking mechanism this complex and a radio transmission that sounds human means we could be on the precipice of encountering another pocket of civilization. By my triage, the most effective thing we can do right now is find the source of the distress signal. The trail we're following leads past the train, then scatters. We'll need to get through to find who called for help. The mechanism here appears to be missing some pieces. I've tracked materials nearby that closely match the frequency of the device. Find them, Guardian.
Alright. There you go.
Lodi transmitting. Status Moon 6. Adrift. Odysseus protocol active.
Odysseus protocol. We've heard that before. Wait, there's a backlog. Keep moving, Guardian. I'm going to see if these transmissions can give us any more information.
Mystery nearby. Just saw that. There is a lot to get in this new expansion. I'm gonna switch up my loadout.
Dark matter spike in your vicinity. Could be one of the gravimetric distortions Drifter was talking about. Guardian, you all right?
Yep. There's the 9 messing with us again. Will is done in trust.
Your vitals stabilized. Must be a fluke.
Alright, let's see.
Well, this sure is new. All your vitals appear to be in order, but your molecules are moving unbelievably fast.
Guardian, this energy pattern is distinct from your expected paracausal signature. It matches the dark matter readings from when we landed. It appears you've managed to somehow fuse with dark matter.
Oh. I'm caught. I'm liking this. Reminds me of old school Metroid. Neat. Oh. Matter starts. How do I find my way in there? Aha. Alright, let's see here. How do I get in there? Here? Ah. There's how that goes. So, I just need to figure out how to get into here. Oh, there it is. Can't believe I missed it. Oh wow, 200 power? Eesh. There we go. Annoyance out of the way. I just gotta worry or hope this guy gets close. Where? There it is.
Why send a train to invite us to a black hole?
Ooh.
Seems whoever sent our invitation values consistency and catastrophic interference.
About that. I got info, but you're not gonna like it.
Ooh.
Try me.
The gravimetric distortions, the dark matter, the weird train.
Like
An
the weapon look.
invitation? There's only one group of jokers I know who get up to those kinds of theatrics. The Nine.
Well, that certainly is a theory. Although I would expect to have already heard from the emissary if that was the case.
I prefer mine. Ooh.
I'm going to rerun the telemetry to see if I can find another radio transmission. Get us some answers.
Achieved precarious stabilization, but still request evacuation due to hostile NHI. If we can't close the singularity, we're pulling everyone in with us. Anyone? You out there?
Odd. The timestamp on this transmission doesn't make sense. It comes after the Mayday, but the timestamp says it was recorded many months before. Either someone is intentionally trying to scramble these transmissions, or the singularity is causing more problems than we thought.
Yeah, it sounds like Ikora has a new voice actress. Ooh, mystery. Oh, that's easy. Yeah. Cool. Oh, it had to be robes. This is essentially just a secondary life bar. Oh. I want to check out the portal real quick. Ooh. Wow. Seasonal hub. I like the daily challenges. Let's see, seasonal hub. Oh. Ooh. Third iteration. Ooh. Now that looks cool. Aiming narrows the spread. Ooh. Unstable cores. Temporary performance gears. Oh, cool. They've no longer... Ooh, that looks cool. Looks like the Flood almost. Nice. Ooh. I have to admit, a lot of this stuff looks good. And nine themed weapons. Nice. Nice. They really put their all into this. Glad I got the expansion. Oh, come on.
From earlier. They are persistent. Stay vigilant and don't let them come back again.
Thought I recognized those symbols. This is the House of Exile. The last time we encountered these Elixir was on Luna. They're called the Exiles because each of them were exiled from their original house.
Oh, I got a matter ball morph.
That's the last of them. And we've got what we need.
Locksmith material.
Let's head back to the train and see if we can't get past that blockade.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Let's see here. Adjudicator. I'll go with the assault rifle. That's not any good. No. Ooh, I like how that shoots. Guess I go Mattermorph right here. turn. You may turn to continue to Kepler. Matter spark. Outer waste gorge. How can I get back there? No, I can't get back that way. Oh, come on. I probably gotta go Matter Spark and do this.
Suppose you're right, Drifter, and we are dealing with the Nine. You have the most experience with them. What did you observe in your interactions?
Rumor has it the Nine are extra-dimensional. Caught in the gravity of Sol's heaviest hitters. You know, planets, moons, stuff like that. There are aliens, and there are aliens. And these guys are aliens. They don't live in this dimension, which means they can mess with you.
The Nine can scheme all they like, but until they affect the real world, let's not give them more power than they actually possess.
You know what? I should probably give the sniper a try. Let me just transfer that from my postmaster. There we go. Ooh, masterwork items. Rank 2. Frenzy, not bad. Ooh.
Speaker of the voice invisible.
Not used to using this. I did not like using New Land or the. Was it Old Land Beyond? Yeah, thanks for joining in, whoever joined in. Trying to find... Seeing if I have to disable any of the pylons. Oh. Okay, I see. Oh, it's just a shield. Wow. This is, for those of you, whoever joined in, this is basically like the second life bar if you get low in health. You can build up stacks with this, and it will do a lot of damage.
Interesting. That elixir wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
Uh-oh.
In the wake of destruction, one exile falls, and 3 more rise.
Yeah, that's not
Hold
done.
on. That same voice, this Archon's voice, is coming from another elixir. I'm not sure what's going on.
Hive mind.
I prophesy the deathless survivor. Creatures cradled and kissed by the infinite curse of the great machine.
Deathless? That sounds like you, Guardian, but, derogatorily.
Now that explains why he was so easy to kill. Nope, nope, nope.
That voice is coming from another elixir.
Where'd he go? Not used to using New Land Beyond. Nice.
How that voice jumped from one exile to another. The witness could possess, but that required a civilization's worth of darkness. Could something have drawn them here? Maybe the high concentration of dark matter is boosting this Archon connection to darkness.
Nice.
Darkness is about connection of memory, but it doesn't work like that.
Ooh,
And dark
hourglass.
matter, in spite of the name, has nothing to do with darkness.
So this is something else entirely. Huh. One of the Archon's lackeys dropped something.
Ophiuchus's energy readings are spiking. This is a container of dark matter, the same connected to the singularity. Don't let that go.
I just noticed on the ground, where the item was, I think there was a right of one of the Nine's emblems.
Hold it. Who do you work for, and what's your business here?
Telemetry originates at this location, but the signal is weak.
What are you doing here?
We're Guardians, from Earth's vanguard. Circumstances suggest we were invited, but we don't know who sent the invitation.
Earth?
Have you been here a while?
I have journal entries tallying 4 weeks, but my 5 o'clock shadow says a day. Something's wrong with time. It's my job to investigate. You picked up something that's special to the people here. Use it. I'll see you on the other side. We can talk there. You can, tell me all about Earth.
Alright, I'm somewhat interested in see what the Nine's been doing in this place.
That's the man who sent the distress signal. But he didn't seem in distress.
Something's wrong with time.
I'm curious as to how our contact intends to fix it. But his observations seem to be correct.
And we just got here. There's probably a whole mess of time nonsense just around the corner.
Agreed. This train's temporal presence is concerning.
That's the least of our worries. The real head-scratcher is our new friend seeing the people here.
Ikora did say she suspected sentient life.
Ooh, neat helmet. Snipers, why not?
Sorry for all that earlier. My name's Lodi. My introductions aren't usually that rude. Come on, let me show you around. Your companion gave me a debrief about your mission before she insisted on meeting the scientists here.
Scientists?
Oh yeah, the Ionians are brilliant. They've been great hosts since I showed up here a few weeks back.
Objects from a different time were sent to us, like we were called or invited. Did you get one too?
Of sorts. I got a call of my own. I hope your ride was smoother than mine. Are you headed back to Earth after?
Are you asking for a ride?
Just conversation. Appreciate the offer. I'm staying with the locals for a while. Time distortions all over this place. The Elixni make it hard to traverse further out. Fascinating, aren't they? You know, the language structure is similar to Finnish. Keep an eye out for the House of Exiles. They didn't like me getting close with my recorder. If you're here to sort out the time anomaly, it sounds like we're on the same side. I'll help you look into your calling card. You help the locals with some of the weightier tasks. You seem like you can handle yourself. First in a few words, I can appreciate that.
These Ionians were able to temporarily stabilize the singularity. They prevented their planet from splitting until someone could help. I'm as surprised as you they've eluded us for so long, but this place is shrouded in dark matter. It could have cloaked the presence of sentient life from the outside. Ghost, did you find the source of the distress signal?
We've made contact with Lodi, here in the settlement. He's offered to help us look into our invitation, if we help the people here. He seems trustworthy, but his presence here feels very convenient.
Yeah, by the look of him, I'd say he's as out of place as we are.
Okay, that I like. That reminds me of old text boxes, or text boxes from RPG games.
Hello? This is Lodi. Ms. Ray said you received my distress call. Ms. Ray asked that I contact the little Sputnik to work with you both on next steps.
Sputnik?
Is there something I should call you? Apart from Guardians, of course.
This is the Guardian. You can call them Guardian, thank you. I am called Ghost.
Pleasure to be working with you, Mr. Ghost. The Ionians are in less dire straits now, but if anything triggers the singularity, we risk losing the planetoid. Between a black hole on one side and the Archon on the other, the locals had no choice but to seal their settlement. They've been trying to track down that capsule you picked up for ages. Head to the big mechanism at the center of the village. The Ionians call it the Altar of Relativity.
Guardian, the trail we followed here to this planetoid is the strongest through that mechanism.
The singularity must be beyond there. Contained thanks to the Ionians. If Drifter's right, the source of our invitation and the source of the singularity are one and the same. I think the Nine are here.
Ghost, this is Lodi. Excellent. Go ahead and drink the contents.
Drink?
No, that can't be right. You do not want to do that. Just say again, do not drink the dark matter in that container. Pour the contents into the mechanism. Hold on, I was provided a diagram. I am so sorry. Ionian verbs change based on the size and shape of the container. I'm still getting a hang of the beverage cutoff. It seems to be somewhere around 2 liters.
Well now, this is interesting. Remain attentive.
Guardian, Mr. Ghost, allow me to introduce you to Dean Rebecca, leader of the Ionians.
Dean Rebecca. I've never heard the name Dean. It's beautiful.
Well, the Ionians use a sort of academic hierarchy from what I can tell. And wait, you've never heard the title Dean before?
No. Is it an Ionian name?
I hope there wasn't another strike or something with the dialogue missing. Please, I hope to God not.
Translating what I can, the Dean's honored to encounter the first new humans in centuries. She says the Ionians' deity, the thing they call the holy anomaly, is on the other side of the altar, threatened by the singularity. The capsule we put into the altar stabilizes rings of the lock to keep the singularity contained. It's a collection of dark matter she called a strangelet. You'll need to get through the lock if you want to find out what's on the other side. We'll need your muscle, Guardian.
Guess we gotta kill Vex right now. Carries a quantum substance. The uplifted. Uh-oh. That's not good. The last time we dealt with the uplifted, we dealt with the conductor. Super, get there fast enough. That is not good. Quantum substance obtained. Huh. Huh. Exchange for gear. Okay. Oh, neat. My guess is we'll be able to trade this in with, I think, some engrams we in here for some higher tiered loot. That's what I can guess right now.
So Lodi, tell me more about how you got here.
Use the ciphers and the material to get loot.
Find a solution.
All I know is I woke up here 4 weeks ago in a singed suit. I don't remember how I got here. I know I'm from Earth. I remember my family, but not much else.
That sounds like how a light bearer would wake up, but you don't have a ghost.
No, I'm alive. I mean, you probably know more about this place than I do. But I do remember hearing Guardians have a complicated relationship with memory. Is there any truth to that?
That's a fairly common question. Guardians forget who we were before our first resurrection. We forget in exchange for the light.
Shame. Feels cruel.
Rosetta. Oh. My guess is we'll slowly be figuring out the language here and being able to open the chest as well. Same thing we did with during Beyond Light.
Drifter, you brought them my message, capsized. Find my frequency. I'm not Neon.
No way. Orin. Neon. Orin, what happened to you? I thought you were locked in as the Nine's errand runner. You were gone.
Yes, but my memory is a mess. It's all vetiver. Oh, damn it. Rig transponder. You can pinpoint my location.
Well, this isn't... Well... Nine are gonna need a new messenger. Oh boy. Acquires undiscovered technology.
The hell, Orin? Why do you sound like you ate a dream journal?
Petrichor. Damn it. I am not adjusting to linear time well. I am no longer emissary. I quit.
You quit? Thought you'd ascended or something.
For those wondering how I'm doing weird damage, I get 2 melee, an additional melee roll, and poison damage.
Me either. But with the right motivation, anything is starlight. You'd be proud. I'm malted.
Oh, I have to know what you mean by malted.
Exactly what it sounds like. I wanted my body back. I wanted my will back.
find her. She only just found shoes, for Pete's sake. Got your location, Orin. Never thought I'd hear from you again.
Scrambled eggs. I meant to deliver a message, but can't remember what it is. I know the Nine will need a replacement emissary. They will not find one nearby on the X-axis. They will need to search a millennia up and down the Y.
What's this? Harvest another resource. Harmony mod. Yep. Well, we got another enemy to deal with. That's gonna be the conductor. And she escaped with that fragment from the witness. Or from when the witness was merged with the traveler. Matter.
My message found you. I'm Orin, once a Guardian, like you. When I last reached out to the Vanguard, I warned you of the Nine's fallibility. The results of that fallibility are in play now, I think. You will fix it, but how isn't clear. Everything I knew is scattered. My will cleaved from service and rough-hewn clay. It wasn't bloodless. But I know I chose this for a reason. I did. In my memory, when I touch my hand to the moment, I am overcome with dissonance, and another shape, buried in noise, assuming my place. I must speak sharpness to the Drifter. A tint on knowledge held, but still unknown. I'll need your help hunting down the fate that brought us here.
So, Orin, you quit and now you're just here?
Mitosis. Annoying you had to see me like this now. Scrambled eggs and someone else's shoes. How have you been?
Oh, busy. Feet planted on the ground more often than not. Seeing someone new these days.
Oh, good. Good for you. Can't say the same. I've been too busy corralling my electrons. Who are you seeing?
It's, Eris Morn.
You have a type, Drifter. I'm happy for you both. Really.
Yeah, this will be how we do the stuff, how we get different tiered loot. My guess is they'll be from the Ishtar Collective, or descended from them at least. That is cool.
I hear you had a run-in with that Archon fellow. Or cutouts, anyway. Apparently he's the leader of these exiled Elixni, but nobody's seen him in a long time. They're a recluse. The Ionians say he can speak through the mouths of his followers. Like some kind of psychic.
I'm guessing hive mind.
That's absurd, right? Have you seen this little ventriloquist act? Huh. Well, I'll believe it when I see it myself. I suggest you do a little bang and burn to draw out their leadership. Once we know exactly who we're dealing with, we can do a more realistic threat assessment. I haven't been very deep into the Exiles' Accord. They aren't fond of visitors. This architecture seems a little out of the box.
We've dealt with Elixni houses before, but this does feel different.
Lodi, I need to be frank. I don't buy your story.
Yeah. Well, you don't know the half of it. If I wasn't me, I also wouldn't buy my story.
What do you know about whatever brought you here?
Nothing. I woke up here in a singed suit after the most insane fall of my life. It seems the local Elixni had developed a parallel form of teleportation. They're using dark matter to create portals. If we want to infiltrate their sphere of influence, we'll need that capability. Mr. Drifter says you've got the skills for a smash and grab, so I suggest we go loud. Get us a sample of that tech and we'll be in business.
Requires completion of nearby. We'll run. Switch it back to There we go.
This must be the House of Exile's new teleportation tech. It's mounted in an old cannon frame. That's handy. Scans show the power cell and space inverter have been tampered with. Those mechanisms have dark matter cores. They'll wear out fast. It looks like this mobile unit creates an entangled link between a jump pad and wherever you're aiming. Just be careful what you point it at.
Well, that'll be all for now. I'm just gonna try and figure out what else to do. Maybe check out and see if they have any seasonal stuff going on right now. Didn't I do the missions on Legendary? Do the Mythic mission. Oh. That's not good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more missions. No, that's not bad. I'll see you all in the next broadcast.